Okay, so good evening everyone. This will be our summative test number 7 for Philippine politics and governance. So for test 1, so you're going to write only the letter and this will be a multiple choice type of test. The topics are focused on executive branches of government in lesson 6. So I will just read the questions once, and if the questions are too fast, you can pause the video if you want. So number 1, where is the official residence and office of the Philippines Chief Executive? A. Batasang Pambansa, B. Korte Suprema, C. Malacanang Palace, D. Manila City Hall. Okay. Number 2, what is the primary role of the executive branch of Philippine government? A. Adjudication of laws, B. Implementation of laws, C. Interpretation of laws, D. Making of laws. Question number 3, what branch of the Philippine government is authorized to make laws? A. Executive branch, B. Judicial branch, C. Legislative branch, D. Supreme Court. Number 4, the President can call out the armed forces of the Philippines to prevent or suppress lawless violence, invasion, or rebellion exercised through the Department of National Defense. This is a manifestation of what presidential power? A. Diplomatic power, B. Executive power, C. Military power, D. Power of appointment. Number 5, the official title of our country's chief executive. A. Chief Justice of the Philippines, B. President of the Philippines, C. Philippine Senate President, D. Speaker of the House. Let's proceed to question number 6. As head of the government, the President is responsible in carrying out government decisions for compliance in all executive departments, bureaus, and offices. This is under what power of the President? A. Diplomatic power, B. Executive power, C. Power of appointment, D. Power of control. Number 7, the branch of the Philippine government that is authorized to interpret laws. A. Congress, B. Executive branch, C. Judicial branch, D. Legislative branch. Let's proceed to question number 8. It is a power of the President to enforce and administer laws. A. Diplomatic power, B. Executive power, C. Power of appointment, D. Military power. Number 9. The President shall serve a term of blank. A. 6 years, B. 8 years, C. 9 years, D. 12 years. Number 10. The Philippine President is elected through blank. A. Direct popular vote, B. Indirect popular vote, C. Party list system, D. Plebiscite. Question number 11. This role of the President involves acting as a ceremonial and living symbol of the nation? A. Head of state. B. Head of the government. C. Chief executive. D. Commander-in-chief. Let's proceed to question number 12. This role of the president involves setting the government's policy direction and priorities. A. Head of state. B. Head of the government. C. Chief executive. D. Commander-in-chief. Let's proceed to question number 13. This role of the president involves crafting the country's official foreign policies toward other countries. Blank. A. Head of state. B. Head of the government. C. Chief diplomat. D. Commander-in-chief. Question number 14. This role of the president involves directing the armed forces of the Philippines and its branches. A. Head of state. B. Head of the government. C. Chief diplomat. D. Commander-in-chief. Number 15. This role of the president involves orchestrating the operations of the executive branch of the government. A. Head of state. B. Head of the government. C. Chief executive. D. Commander-in-chief. Let's proceed to question number 16. What is the fundamental law of the land that requires the president to take an oath prior to his or her assumption to office? A. Freedom Constitution. B. Omnibus Election Code. C. United Nations Charter. D. 1987 Philippine Constitution. Number 17. According to Article 7, Section 2 of the 1987 Constitution, what is the minimum age requirement at the day of the election to become the President of the Philippines? A. 30 years of age. B. 40 years of age. C. 45 years of age. D. 50 years of age. Let's proceed to number 18. What power of the President specify that as a head of state, he or she is the chief foreign relation officer of the country? A. Appointment power. B. Military power. C. Executive power. D. Diplomatic power. Question number 19. The Philippine President can only serve for blank. A. 1 term. B. 2 terms. C. 2 terms with interval. D. 3 terms with interval. Let's proceed to question number 20. One of the qualifications for election in the office of the President is that he or she is blank. A. Naturalized Filipino, a registered voter, must be able to read and write and must have resided in the Philippines 10 years before the election is held. B. Natural-born Filipino, a registered voter, must be able to read and write. Okay, so just post the video here for number 20. Number 21. The first president in the Philippine history to use the presidential decree as a form of legislation. A. Carlos P. Garcia. B. Ramon Magsaysay. C. Ferdinand E. Marcos. D. Fidel B. Ramos. 22. Among the three branches of the government, this branch is tasked to carry out and enforce the law. What branch is this? A. Executive. B. Legislative. C. Judiciary. D. None of the above. Let's proceed to number 23. Which of the following is not part of the executive branch of government? A. Local government. B. The cabinet. C. Senators. D. None of the above. Question number 24. So again, just write the letter in your respective answer sheet for test 1. They are principals of divisions of executive departments, and they are tasked to fulfill program development and advisory function, while some are tasked with implementing department project. A. Attached agency. B. Bureaus. C. Executive departments. D. Office of the President. And number 25, last number for test 1. In what article and section in 1987 Philippine Constitution states that executive power shall be vested in the President of the Philippines? A. Article 7, Section 1. B. Article 8, Section 1. C. Article 9, Section 1. D. None of the above. So that would be the end for test 1. So we'll proceed in test 2. So for test 2, enumeration. So read carefully and answer the question comprehensively. So you need to give the complete answer with correct spelling. For number 26 to 31, kindly give the powers of the Philippine President. Give the powers of the Philippine President from 26 to 31. And then 32 to 35, enumeration. Kindly give the qualifications of President as prescribed by the 1987 Philippine Constitution. Qualifications of Philippine President as prescribed by the 1987 Philippine Constitution. And for number 36 and 40, so kindly give the Philippine presidents that served during the Fifth Philippine Republic. Kindly give the Philippine presidents during the Fifth Philippine Republic for 36 to 40. So you need to give the complete answer with correct spelling. So that would be all, and thank you for your listening, and good evening everyone.